then put your feet out, toes down, so laces down. Hands should be right under your shoulders, and I want you to keep your back straight, so pull your sternum up like this, so your abdominals should be contracted. And I want you to keep your back flat as you kind of sit back, and it should feel as if you're pushing your femurs back into their hip sockets. We've done this before, and it'll be first time for Kylie, first time for Sherry. Come back up. It's not gonna feel like good for you, Sherry, does it? Doesn't feel like good.
I'm not spazzing yet, so.
I want you to keep your back flat. Don't let your, don't go like that.
That's the one thing with because it's sore, I can't even tell if it's flat or bunched.
Oh no, I want you to feel sensation. But and better if you want to have more sensation, move your feet out more. Yeah. And then just go straight back, and your range of motion will actually decrease, which is fine, right? Yeah. Don't round your back, Ange. Nope. Look at me. Flat. Now push straight back. Does that feel a difference? Okay, back again. Do about 5 more. 5, 4, 3. Straight back, straight back. 2. And 1. Now, put your feet straight back, and now we will go ahead and do that posterior pelvic tilt. So really pull the tailbone under. Tuck your chin into your chest and go down as far as you can, and then pull the tailbone under more. You feel the spine lengthening there. You feel those muscles around the spine lengthening. Pull it more. And then when you come back up, kind of lead with the tailbone as you come back to neutral, right here. There you go. Come back again, and then pull the tailbone under. Try to really push, like squeeze your glutes here. Try to really pull that tailbone under. And then come back, and then we'll just do one more. Push. You guys feel the muscles in your back or no?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Now, we all might feel the stretch differently because we're gonna feel it where we're the tightest. So Kylie might feel a different from where Cindy feels, and that's fine. All right, now from here, I want each of you to take crazy ball. You get that one, I get the crazy one. All right. All right, I want you to, this is different, but it's interesting, and I want you to try. I want you to squeeze it, so it's not gonna go anywhere, all right? Now remember, quadruped position is this one here. Spread the fingers, push into the fingers, right? You're not just dumping all your weight in your wrists. Nice.
Got him.
Now what we're gonna do is, and now I've been really big on this, Kylie won't know yet. I want you to kind of, instead of being in that cat-cow, we kind of go like this and like that. We just did this, but I didn't have us do that. I want us to be kind of in the middle. Yeah, so like sternum is right here. I want you to feel as if someone's got a hook under that sternum and they're pulling you up. And keep that, because what's gonna happen when you start moving your leg is it's gonna try and drop. Your low back is gonna try and arch. I don't want that to happen, so keep it pulled up. And you'll feel a difference when you do keep it pulled up. All right, so we're gonna press hard into the mat, right? Try to separate your shoulders. You'll feel more stability there if you try to kind of separate your shoulders. Head is nice and neutral. Your left knee might be a little bit towards the center of the mat, right? And I want you to squeeze your adductors before you begin the movement. Adductors, inner thighs. Squeeze the adductors together so you have that stability. That way you don't wobble as much as you lift the leg. Pull the sternum up again. You're going to have to keep reminding yourself to pull the sternum up because it's going to try to fall. Come back down slowly. As you're bringing the knee in, feel those abdominals pull in. Again, squeeze the inner thighs. One more time. Up. Pull the sternum up. Again, remind yourself nicely. Back up. So again, 3. Pull it up. The more you practice, the better you'll get at keeping the back nice and flat. Drop that right hip too. My leg is still up. Drop that right hip so your hips are more even. And then bring it back down. Again, as your knee comes in, feel those abdominals pulling it in. Come up. Wrists are hurting? Yeah? Wrists okay? Okay.
Mine are, yeah.
We'll do some wrist strengthening after we do these.
It's not shoulder blade, that's it.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Like pinching?
A little bit.
Which one?
This one.
Okay.
I guess maybe I'm like that business.
Oh no, it's probably just
Like a little
bit
nod
of,
or something.
oh yeah, or just a little bit of not being in this position as much and just need more strength. I've been in this position a lot. That's probably why I just don't feel it. A little scapular strength, maybe. All right, come back down. Let's switch. All right, push up. I really like the idea of, again, pulling the shoulders apart. I feel like that gives me a lot of stability. It's gonna help with your wrists, maybe even with your shoulder. If you can, like, try to press hard into the mat. So you're not just like this, like you're not just like dipping into your shoulders, press away.
So right now I don't even feel it on my wrist.
Great. See, now also I've been practicing pushing more into my finger, the actual finger pads, versus again, being so heavy into this section, which is gonna just put so much pressure on that joint. All right, so kind of come into the fingers, squeeze the ball. I see that. Squeeze the ball. I saw it in shadow.
She's got her heart rate up this
I'm about to get ninja with this thing. Okay, squeeze the adductors, right? And then lift. That way we don't have as much swaying. Fix the back. Yep. Squeeze the hip bones together, drop the left hip, pull the right hip back. All right? And back down, slowly. As you pull the knee in, the knee's not gonna touch, just use that abdominals to pull the knee in. Again, 2. Face the back, sternum up, back in. I should have sprayed him, I knew it. I'm not gonna be nice next time. 3, back. 4. How you doing, Cindy? Good. Okay. Back down. 5, up. How are your guys' hips? Are you feeling them try to open? Are you able to keep them pretty still? Not too bad?
I think I'm doing good.
6.
You would probably look at me and tell me I'm
No,
normal.
no, you look pretty still. Pull that left hip down, Cindy. That way your bottom is more even. There you go. Again. Good. Back down. Okay, let's switch. Now the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of do some kind of a movement with it. I think a lot of us can be weak in a muscle called the gluteus medius, which, yes. Now I probably overstrengthened mine, so you don't want to overdo it either. You know, so.
What are the drawbacks of overstrengthening?
For the drawback
I'm a long
could
way
be
from that.
drawback could be that maybe the firing pattern changes in your legs. You know, maybe the hamstrings start firing before the glutes fire, something like that. You know.
Okay.
So I mean, you just, you don't want to overdo anything. But it helps having someone to look at you. I had someone look at me, take a look at the firing pattern. Oh, it's been a little bit too much this way or that way. Then you make adjustments to what you're doing based on that information. Then I know I need to work more on just overall, glute strength. Doing that, doing the prone stuff that I've taught you guys before, where you're just basically trying to activate just that muscle. Versus me, again, maybe overdoing the hip. So, all right, next one. Same position, this one's gonna be a little harder. All right, and I want you to try to keep your hips still. Raise up, pull the sternum up again. Feel the side body engaged, right? Pull the shoulders apart. Now I want you to pull the knee up, pull the foot down. Keep your chest pointing down at the floor. Good. Try to get that knee up more. Foot down, press that foot down. Yeah. Now I want you to see if you can take this right knee up to your right shoulder. Don't go all the way. Up as high as you can. Up. Bring it up to me. Yes, like this. Yes. Got that? Okay, now slowly bring it back. The foot is still pointing down. Pull the sternum up. I have fallen. All right, now point the foot up. Knee comes down. Fix your hips. Right hip is pulling down, left hip is pulling back. Slowly bring it in. Bring it all the way through as much as you can. Don't touch the ground, Can you pull it up? Good. Pull it back up. Okay, let's open one more time. Try to do really good range of motion. And then bring it up. Slowly. Separate those shoulders. Press hard into the mat. Use your breath. Up. And back. Slow. Getting more muscles to recruit. And foot up, knee down, sternum up. Squeeze the hip bones together, I know it. No low back arch, fix that. You got it. Bring the knee in. Curl the knee into the nose. just towards it, and back down. Ooh, neat. 2 reps, how you like that?
What?
It's enough, right? I know, it's all it takes sometimes. All right, okay, focus on your breath. Focus on your breathing. Try to imagine the inhale coming from expanding the ribs versus expanding the tummy. All right, so breathe out this way, as if you have your hand here, your belly is always coming up to meet your spine, versus you inhaling and your belly coming out. So try to imagine the breath is coming out through the ribs. That way your intercostal muscles are actually expanding. And then as you exhale, this is coming in to meet the spine. All right, every single time. Left leg up, face the back. Okay, let's go ahead and start rotating. Oh boy, hamstrings not like this one. Might spasm. Just breathe. Just breathe into that muscle area. Okay, yeah, good job. Brave the knee more, foot down more, and then come up. Come forward, 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 forward. As much as you can, keep the leg up as high as possible. More, up to that elbow maybe. Good job. Slowly back. Anyone touch their arm? Nice job. Okay, that's fine. Okay, and knee goes down, foot comes down. Bring it all the way in. Chin is tucking down. Don't touch the floor, don't touch it. Follow the tummy out. Come back in. Push it away. Fix the back. Separate the shoulders. Squeeze the hip bones together. Squeezing everything to the center of the body. Open the leg. Squeeze those adductors. All right? And then come forward. More. Squeeze the ball. More. More. Leg up. Foot up. And back. Nice easy breath. And then foot comes up, knee comes straight down. And back in. Pull, pull, pull. Abs in. Push away from the floor. And down. Oh, dang it. Now remove it. Just forget that for a second. Here you go. I'll put them over here. Here you go. Now let's try it with nothing. And then we're gonna do something else. All right, so we're coming here. And I want you to get this all prepped. What we're gonna do 5 lateral breaths first, and then we'll go ahead and get that movement going once we got our breath moving. So as we inhale, again, try to imagine as if you're breathing out this way. As you exhale, pull the belly in super, 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 super tight. So it's totally contracted, really pulling up. Okay, ready? We'll do 1. Breathing in and out through the nose softly. Exhale. And then up, up, up. Inhale. Very softly. Exhale. So don't move your hips. So when you're breathing, you're simply using this area here, but you're not moving your hips. You don't have to shift up or back. 3. 4. Good. 1 more. 5. All right. Now from here, let's take the left foot, or right foot, my bad, right foot. Bring them up. Good. Now, let's open the leg up. Okay, now let's use that left adductor. Pull the body back under that left leg so you're not shifted so much. That's much better. Right knee coming up, up, up towards the right shoulder. Now can we do some pulses here? 1, 2, 3, 4, kind of doubling it. 5, 6, 7, 8. Straighten the leg. Yeah? Bend. Fix your sternum. Pull the back up. Straighten. Bend. Back to starting point. Come back forward. Again. Yep, no rotation yet. Back. Again. Straighten. Bend. You got it. Push up. Straighten. your breath. Bend. All right, come back. Fix your back. Use the adductors. Foot comes up, knee comes down. Again, push the sternum up and pull it in. And then put your hands forward, come back into a child's pose here. So this is a nice little stretch for your lats, which we've been contracting this entire time by just trying to stay in that quadruped position. The lats being the side body here, you know, just giving them a little break. Now you can pull your tailbone under or try to in this position, and it'll help the lats to stretch better. Just trying to kind of tuck the tailbone a little bit. It's kind of difficult, it's very subtle, but just give it a try. Coming back up. And then don't worry, we'll be on our back, we'll be off these hands in a second. All right, left side. Are you ready? Squeeze the adductors. Start with good position, always. Left leg comes up. Open. Hips go. Good. Good. Use that right adductor. Really pull your body under this right leg. All right. Left knee's coming up. Exhale. Belly, you should feel the abdominals for sure. All right, let's do pulses. There you go. 10, great, stay. Straighten, bend. Straighten, bend. Pull it back. Now keep it, no rotation, again. As high as possible, knee and foot as high as possible. Straighten, bend. Straighten, bend. And back. And foot up, knee down. Use that right adductor, that right inner thigh. Pull yourself, and then bring it back down. This time, sit back and toe squat. Toe squat is when your foot is up like this. What do you guys think about that? You feel it pretty good? Really intense, not too, just okay?
Felt it the most on my wrist.
Yeah? Okay, so before we go to our back, we gotta do wrist strengthening then. All right, so.
Thanks, Angela.
Say no, no, you don't get. All right, but this is good stuff. I want you to try to do your best to remember what we're doing here. First move, just left to right. Move your hands a little bit more in so they're under your shoulders, not too far apart. I used to do it like this too, but I think it needs to be more like this. Now you should feel one hand come up. Yep. 2, 3. No, you don't want to touch them too. 4. Because I'm not. 6. So
if you
throw something and run.
Since you've worked on strengthening your wrist, you didn't get
You need to
assist
move
anymore?
Look, smooth. There you go.
Oh, I thought it was.
It looked like you were doing it.
I'm not the best, but
Yep, shift. Now let's do some circles. One direction. What were you saying? Now that I've done it.
you're not getting assists anymore?
No, I haven't yet, knock on wood. And if I did, I would do my stuff again. And I would do it more.
Because I was having to do stuff.
I know, me too. Me too. I was right there. They all remember me doing that. I know you do. Because remember, I was hammering push-ups in the beginning. All right, other way.
Yeah.
Can't believe it felt like it was so weak. It was ridiculous. All right, pick the foot, pick the hand up as you're kind of coming around. So you're really putting that weight in one at a time. It's not gonna feel good at first. Now, next one, let's do this. All right, this one just feels good, but I mean it is part of the program. So pick your wrist up just, there you go. Go back enough to where it picks up just a little bit. Posterior pelvic tilt for sure. Bring the tailbone under. Isn't that a great stretch? God, I just love that one. Keep going. Pull the belly in. Okay, got some options for this one. We used to do it just like this, but I've recently done it even in plank position. So this one's very good. It's very important. You're just simply picking your hands up. So lean into it first. You see here? It's actually gonna catch up to you in terms of how it feels. My thumbs are still on the ground. Yep. Oh yeah, it's not weird. It's really necessary. Imagine doing this every day, maybe 4 sets of 15 to 20, but slow, like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4. Down. 2.
push-up for you.
Oh yeah. 3. Third week, that's why it's happening. Down. 4. You feeling it, right?
Oh yeah.
5. Slow, and the slower the better. Down. 6, we're just gonna do 10. Use your belly. 7, remember we're practicing that breathing at the same time. As you're exhaling, your belly is pulling up to your spine. The bones are squeezing together. I think this is 10. But when Cindy, correct me if I'm wrong.
10.
No matter how many
Cindy's
surgeries
I just
I
want you to try it. Yeah.
My brain still counts.
I just want you to try this. Now, come into plank position, right? Now, plank position, what I want you to do is I don't want you to be more neutral. I actually want you to slightly exaggerate because you know what happens when we get weak. Let's say we're about to, let's say you're doing plank and you're starting to fatigue. What's going to happen is you're going to fall into that low back arch, right? But if you exaggerate just a little bit, pull the tailbone under, when you mess up and you start fatiguing, what's going to happen? You're going to fall into neutral, which is fine, right? That's why I like to exaggerate just a little bit, pull the sternum up. Now drop your knees where they are. So it's like your knees are a little bit further back, right? They're not under your hips. Now try to raise one hand, right? Isn't that harder? And down, left. A little harder, right? Now can you do both? Try. And down. Now pull the belly in.
can do it one at a time.
That's fine, that's fine.
I mean, you have to almost do it as a kip.
That's right,
Kip
right?
into it.
Just try. 2 more.
I hope I don't have to write reports tonight.
You're gonna do it like a boss if you do. It's gonna be so strong, girl.
Somebody else gets this 10.
Okay. So if that's tough, you can see that you might have, do you feel this muscle here?
Oh,
now
what
you
was
might,
that?
Oh, it's that thing. Now you might have
It's all the way down.
right? I feel it all in here. So, and that, don't think that it's just concentrated. That's a muscle. I mean, just imagine how long it goes, right?
Mine is mostly like right here.
I know. It was for me. I think we had the same thing. But just think about it. Even though you're not feeling pain here, it might stem from here, you know? Now think about where the muscle actually connects. Okay? Okay. Who else is sweating this much? I don't even know why I'm sweating.
It's the bug that's
Dang it. It's very nervous. All right, so a couple other things. Let's do this one. Okay, so my right hand is pressing down straight. And I'm going to go through the range of motion of my elbow. Are you able to do that okay? So we're kind of working the range of motion. Oh, she's doing that just fine. Okay. Switch.
I like that one much better than
Oh, I know, but you know that you got to do stuff that we're not good at. Just like how, the pistol squat, the one-legged squat, how I really want to be able to do that all the way to the ground and then come back up. I'm not good at it. I got to keep practicing it, and I am getting better,
Oh, you got me excited when you said pistol. I was like, I can shoot.
All right, good. And then you might just want to do this for a second, just kind of sit back. It's just a position that we're just not in very often, Does it feel a little bit uncomfortable? Yeah. No? Okay, good. All right, come on now. Weights up if you have weights. Legs are simply down. You can pull your tailbone under so much to where you actually, my butt is off the ground. I'm literally pushing so hard as if I had something behind my back that no one would be able to take it from me. Now, I want you to separate those shoulders, right? I want you to think as if pulling the sternum down is more important than pushing your shoulders down into the ground, okay? The sternum down is more important. Now I want you to, on your exhale, I want you to start moving the arms back over your head. And then really pretend like you're pulling the arms away from you. Don't let them touch the ground, just pull the arms away from you, and then come back up. Yeah. Put them back down, go ahead and, it's just something I've done for a bit. And go slow, back up. 3. Do you feel your arms really pulling away from you? Can you really pull them away? Good.
I'm struggling.
Struggling? Okay, you got the 5s.
Do you want to switch? Do you want to try this?
No, I want you to.
No, I mean,
Just-
it's not
just
even pulling
try.
on my back at
Try
all.
and-
Try it and see if you can.
if it's more comfortable, because you want to be able to have control. You want to be able to really pull the arms away from you. All right. Again, you separate the shoulders. Yeah. Sternum down. Stay there. Stay there. Don't let me pull it, okay? Don't let me pull it. That's why I put it there. It's okay. Okay. Back up. Nice. Nice. That is really good, Angela. Seriously. Now, are you able to let your head rest down while doing it, or does the back immediately come up when you put your head
That
down?
kind of comes up, yeah.
And is it really? Can you squeeze your glutes so hard to where they kind of come up off the mat a little bit?
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it. Pull the arms away, 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 as if I'm behind you, pulling that. Nice. And then from the armpit, you're pulling them back up. From the armpit. Up, 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 up. I'm pulling them away from you, Cindy. From the armpit, straight back up. Yes. Now, let's try this. Good. Now let's try this. So now, I'm gonna take the weights, and I'm gonna do right arm up, left arm back. And I kind of, for the one that's back, I end up switching my hand like this so I can hold the weight. And back up. Opposite. Oh my God, there's so many bugs buzzing right now. So crazy. I need a better gym, guys. Okay, again, other side. Other side. How are you, Angela? You okay?
Yes.
Okay, good. Other side. Pull away, away, away. Yes. Other side. Squeeze the glutes. Pull away, away, away. Squeeze the hip bones together. Separate the shoulders. Again. Okay. Now open. Up. Left to right. And back up. Open. Pulling the arms away from you. Good job, Cindy. Oh, sorry.
I knew we were doing it.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna check your backs. Keep going. Push, push. Don't let me take it. Nice, thank you. Squeeze your glutes. Good job. Push and don't let me take it. Nice job, that's tight. Nice, Ange. All right, good. Next, I'm gonna challenge you a little bit more. Now, I want you to exhale. Take one leg up, other leg up. Stay there. I actually want to put, now just bend your knees. Bend your knees. Okay. Squeeze. That one. Squeeze. Yep. Squeeze it low. If you want to reposition it, try to have it low. Ooh, this is a perfect one. Look at this low one. All right, I like that one. All right, next, someone take this one. All right, now what we're gonna do, guys, and now the reason why I'm doing this is because the closest, as we've covered before, the closest thing to our pelvic floor is our adductors. And we want the pelvic floor to come up to meet the abdominals to really get that true abdominal strength. All right, that's where we're gonna squeeze this block. Think about engaging the pelvic floor to come up to meet the abdominals, okay? See what you fuck. All right, arms up. Squeeze the block. Squeeze the glutes up. Yep. Both arms back. And up. One. Back. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Pull the arms away from the armpit. Come back up. Two. Again. Pull, 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 pull. You're lengthening the spine at the same time. And back up. Three. Back up. Pull, pull, pull. Four. You guys okay? Can we do 10? Yeah? 5. Squeeze. Squeeze the ball. Or squeeze the block. 7. 8. 9. 10. Now open. 1. not friends. Okay, I'm gonna come around and check you. We're gonna drop the ball in a second. We're gonna do one arm, one leg. Nice. Yes. Ah, girl! She's don't let me get. Okay, push. Okay, here, put your feet down real quick. Up. Okay, you ready? Head down. Okay, sternum down. Bring the front ribs down to meet your hip bones. There you go. Yes. Squeeze the glutes. Can you see? Shoot, that feels fantastic. Okay? Now, I want you to loose the block, loose the ball. Okay? Keep the right knee up. The left leg is going to straighten. My right arm is going to go back. Come back up. As you bring the knee up, really squeeze those abdominals in. Opposite, left arm, right leg. Yes. Press into that band. Or whatever's underneath your back, press into it. Do you feel your low back staying down, guys? Good. Back up. 2. When you bring that knee in, really pull the abdominals in every single time. Exhale. Pull in. Squeeze the hip bones. Again. Really pull that heel away. Back in. Switch. Pull that arm away. Pull the leg away. Someone's behind you pulling the leg away. Up. Good. Again. Squeeze the glutes. Relax the neck. Shake your head left to right. Relax. Good. Switch. Good job, Kylie. Good. Up. 1.
I think it's actually easier to do these with the weight than just trying to do your leg.
2. Yeah?
Yeah, I tried doing them with just my leg and it,
And you like to hold it like that? Have you tried holding it like this? Like that? I like holding it like a pancake.
I'm scared it'll fall on my face.
Oh, that's possible. All right. Now from here, I want you to. Oh, I'm sorry. Put your legs down. Bridge up. Okay, this one's gonna work. You everyone have weights except for Ange. Ange, can you do this with a weight? Yeah?
Yeah.
Can you go ahead and grab? Okay, once again, so keep squeezing your glutes. I would prefer your heels to be more out. That way, you know, put your heels a little bit more out. Yep. Do you feel the glutes? Yeah? Or do you feel your hamstrings?
Quads.
Quads? Oh, for real? Okay, okay. You must be tight there. Now I'm gonna say, if you feel your hamstrings, bring your feet more towards your butt, is what I was gonna tell you. But if you guys are all, just try to pull your hips up. However, I want your hips to try to reach out towards your knees. So don't just pull yourself up. I wanna imagine as if you have a long line of energy going from your hips out through your knees. Do you understand that? Does that make sense? Like from here out to your knees. So pull the knees away. Yes. Now from here, we're gonna do both arms together. Down and up. 1, 2, pull the abs in, lateral breathing. 3, abs should be staying down. 4, watch your belly. 5, 6, pull the shoulders apart. 7, there you go, good. 8, 9, you got it, are you okay?
My boobs are gonna dance every day.
Next, okay, I know, I feel it, I can imagine. Okay, next,
I can't.
No, I mean this, of all people, I can't, okay. 2,
I don't know what it feels like.
I'm saying I can imagine how bad it is. 3. So we're actually going right now into from more of an easier to a more difficult way of doing the weights. We went from both arms, now we're doing alternate arms. Next we're going to do single arms, okay? I'm going to call this 5, even though I kind of feel like it's wrong. 6? Okay, so 8, that's fine. 8, 9, sternum is down. 9, there you go. That helps to flatten the ribs down. 10, does that help, Ange? 10. Now, single arm, left arm stays still, right arm goes. 1, 2, 3, 4. You feel the glutes? Yeah? 5. Press up with your heels. Lift your toes. Wiggle your toes. Yeah? Is that 7, Cindy? 8. Good. 9. Don't let your body move. Keep it still. 10. I want 10 more on this side. 1. Wiggle your toes. 3. Squeeze your glutes. 4. 5. Use your breath. Inhale. Exhale, push. Exhale, push. Inhale, down. Exhale, push. 10. Switch. Left hand. 1. 2. Wiggle the toes. 3. 4. You okay? 5. Everyone okay? 6. Keep the shoulders still. 7. They try to move on you. 8. Reach out through the knees. 9. 10. You know we gotta even it out. 10 more. 10. Slow. 9. Slow. 8. Down. Slow. 7. 6. Press through the floor with the feet. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. And slowly, keep the arms up, slowly pull the tailbone down. It's the last thing to hit. And then come up. Oh man. Is that pretty good? Oh, damn it. Alright. Next, give that a break. Just gonna put these up. Oh man. Now we're gonna start to kind of cool down a little bit. Alright.
Will that video that you sent to me help me be able to sit cross-legged again? Because
Yeah, well, I mean, it's gonna help. It's gonna take some work. It's not gonna happen in one session.
I
That's
can't
for sure.
Here's the other one. I'm holding it. I'm gonna keep it.
Oh, you won't keep it? Okay. Oh, so we can mess it
Well.
up. Look at your brother. You're about to die. Yeah, there's like 2 more around here. But if we went out there, they probably would
found
have
this.
They did, man. They just managed.
the sweat.
I'm sorry. Sorry, Kylie. Okay. Alright. I want us to come up. Downward dog. Everyone have enough space. Thank you to Cindy for these beautiful mats, right?
To Rick.
To Rick, thank you, Rick. Alright. I want you to push your hips back. Pull your toes up. Let your heels come down towards the mat. Pull the toes up. Wait. Now, just like we talked about with the hands, push into the fingers. Spread the fingers. Oh, I think it got me. My inner thigh, my adductor. That's not fair.
It's still.
So, man, they don't play.
No, they don't hurt.
No, seriously, come on, let's come out here. I bet you they won't come out here. It's a really awesome view. Oh, that's amazing. Just kidding. You know what? Let's go the other way. Let's go the other way. Come. Okay. Oh, I don't care. I don't care. All right. So now we have a little bit of gravity working with us. Okay. What I want us to do is I want to see come into plank. Come up on your toes. Yeah. Now come forward a little bit more over the wrist. This is going to help with the wrist also. Pull the tailbone under. Yeah. Come back to downward dog. Forward into the toes. Good. Pull the tailbone under. Yep. Feel the abdominals pull up. Feel the front hip points come up to meet the ribs. And back. Next, left foot comes to the center of the mat. Right foot comes up. Now pull the right hip down and the left hip back so your hips are more even. Pull the chest down. Spread the fingers. Left toes are up, yeah. Yep. Now pull the right hip down, Cindy. Left hip back. That's better. Do you feel how it's more even now? Good. Okay. Now slowly pull this right knee in. Pull the abdominals in. Lay it down across. Now what I want us to do is actually come up a little bit on the fingers here. So let it lay back. Yep. Let the leg lay down. And then what I want us to do is try a couple things. Come over to the right and lay down a little bit and see if you can. This is a really nice stretch. If you can just kind of lay your elbow down. Yes, Ange. And then can you put your hands in prayer and press the left hand against the right hand? Isn't that a nice stretch? Just give it a little pressure. And can you start turning towards to look over your left shoulder. You start turning your gaze. Now pull the right hip bone closer to the center of your body. Can you feel the difference there? Oh, I gotta go. All right, Sherry, cool. Thank you.
Bye.
I guess I'll see you later.
Yes. Good to see you again.
Good job, Sherry.
I hate that you have nights though.
All right, now let's do this. Let's take the left elbow, the left arm. Let's see if we can kind of go like this. This one's a nice one. And the right hand can be up here. Yeah. You feel the nice little twist there?
Wait, I don't know if I'm doing this.
So this one, you take the right arm and scoop it under, and then my right hand is straight above me. Whew. Good. Come back up. Come back up. Can this? Is this okay here? Now this is gonna be tough on you.
This is the one that hurts my.
Take. Well, it's a nice stretch. Take the right hand on the right thigh. Can you touch this left hand? This left foot? Yeah. Can you grab the ankle instead of the? I kind of like putting my hand around, yeah, like this. Yeah. And then try to lengthen the spine though. Don't let that low back arch too much. And you can have your hand on the mat, that's totally fine. It's actually more stable. Now can you start to look over that left shoulder? And maybe slide that left knee out a little bit on the mat. Try to slide it back. Bye.
Bye.
Nice twist. Good, let it go. Okay, from here, prep the left foot, send the right foot away. Kick, kick, kick. Kick, kick, kick. Let it come down, left leg comes up. Pull the left hip down and pull the right hip back. You feel the difference there? You look super nice. Yes, I like it. Good. Bring the left knee in. Use the abdominals, in, and then drop them down.
Totally on the wrong way.
Yeah? Oh, that's okay. As long as you get them both.
I'm like, you were just saying left, and I go
All right, so the first one we did here is we went to the direction of the top of the front foot. So we went this way. And now some people can actually put their elbow into the palm of their foot like this. I know. Now if you get into it, you might be, or you can just, like I said before, put your elbow down and then simply do prayer position. The point is you want to put pressure into your hands. When you put pressure into your hands, you're able to turn more. Do you feel the difference? And then try to gaze over that right shoulder. Yep. And then let's go ahead and do the opposite. Right arm coming under. Left arm straight ahead. Good job, Cindy.
I have to fall in.
I saw you fall. That was fun. Good, coming back up. All right, now let's see if we can bend this guy, right? And then let's see if we can grab him with the right hand. Slide that knee back. And then again, options here. If you have more of a wider base, like if you can basically move your left knee a little bit to the left, you might be able to actually have your hand on your leg. Or this is actually called mermaid pose. If you can't see, like my lats are a little tight, right? So my left lat, I can't really grab my foot because I'm tight here. But that's an idea. You can also take this foot here with your hand and come down. That's another option. I mean, depending on where you feel the stretch the best. You kind of have to play around. And if you're here, you might want to pull the right hip down.
God, when I do that, my calf cramps.
Your calf did?
It's my hamstring.
Your hamstring. Oh my god. I know.
Oh, it's cramps.
All right. Okay. Prep the right foot. Shoot the left leg back. How you feel, Kylie? Good. All right. Now, let's go back here into downward dog. Now what we're going to do is come forward onto the toes again. Right here. And then slowly, for a count of 5, I want your elbows to be straight back, and I want you to have that posterior pelvic tilt so you really feel your abdominals firing as you come down. And you see me? Just like this. Slow. Elbows back, not out. Back.
Look how
Pull
far
the
you
tailbone
come
under.
down, that's so much progress.
It is. I can. Okay, now push up. Go ahead. Now one more time. Now, Kylie, when you're starting to come down, I want you to go ahead and come all the way down, everyone. So 5, 4, tailbone, pull tailbone under. Feel the abs. Pull tailbone under, more. Oh, and down. Now from here into this. Yes. Now pull the chest forward. Use your hands to pull the mat toward your body. Keep those shoulders away from the ears. Yep. Pull the mat towards you with your hands. Do you feel the difference there? Now come lower. Pull the mat towards you. And back down. Great. Now from here, come back into child's pose. And this time take your right hand over your left hand and pull your left hip down and your right hip up, so you kind of have a rainbow on the right side. Tuck your chin down to your chest if you can. Pull yourself into more of that posterior pelvic tilt. Really try to pull your tailbone under it. It would be difficult. It's going to be a subtle feeling. But you're really doing a good job of stretching out the right lat. I feel it in my left hip also, if you guys feel it there. Do you feel it there? Okay. Inhale back up, other side. So now, my right hip is down, my left hip is a little elevated, and I'm trying to pull my tailbone under. Tuck the chin into the chest. Yes, you feel the stretch on the left yet now. Possibly the right inner hip. Back up. Now I want us to come here, turn this way, and I want us to mess with the hips for the end. So kind of go one direction. I want the chest towards me or towards the front, wherever you're facing. So for Ange and I, we're not going to move. Our chests are going to be facing each other the whole time. And switch. 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 Good job, Cindy. That's nice. Good job, Kylie. Is that pretty tight when you put the knee in? Yeah. And Ange's like, yeah. Okay. Can we come up into Malasana, which is I know that's a tough one. You want to block? You have to just do it super wide. Or you obviously know what the alternative is, that we put a weight underneath your hip. You know what? That's fine.
This
Okay.
works. As long as
That's
I've got a
what
little
works.
something to hang on to.
Now you won't be able to do this movement unless we put something under your heels, such as, what if you just put your heels, there you go, that's it. Is that better? That will make it wider. You good? I think you are good. Now I want you to see if you can drop one knee and then pull it back up. Drop one knee. Okay, Kylie? Pull it back up. You back up if you want to, Kylie. Drop one knee. Pull back up. Yeah. And now open the hip a lot. One more each. And one more. And then arms up. Go ahead and see if you can go from here to straight to standing on his knee. So first thing, arms up as high as you can. Get away from her. Got you. I got you.
Thank you.
Now slowly press into the heels. Arms up, 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 up. Good. One more time down. Good. Tailbone under. Again. Arms back. Good. One more time. Feel better and better each time, right? And up. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Oh, I'm good. Good job. All right. That was boot camp. That was body abuse my April boot camp. Sign him out.
Sign it out. Oh, you're supposed to look at the camera.
Oh
Oh Lord, did you put that on camera?
I'm probably gonna delete it.
Me sitting there.